Welcome to Tiny Tots Storytime. Our first story today is Hiding Heidi. Do you see Heidi, boys and girls? She's hiding on this couch. Can you see her? Her feet are hanging over the edge, and there's her face. You can see her face real well. But she blends in, sort of like camouflage, like some of the animals we know can hide in their environment. Heidi has a special talent. I think we already know what that is, don't we? Look, she's doing it again. Her dress looks just like the sailboats. Heidi can't help it. Wherever she goes, whatever she does, it just happens. Sometimes Heidi's friends join in. They're good at hiding too, but not as good as Heidi. No one's as good at hiding as she is. She's a natural. Do you see your boys and girls in that picture? Find Heidi. There she is. One day, Heidi was hanging out with her friends. "Let's have a hippity-hop race," said Freddie. "No, let's have a roller skate race," said Katie. No, let's not have a race at all," said Lizzie. "Let's play on the jungle gym." They just couldn't agree. So in the end, they all played hide and seek, which Heidi won, of course. Do you see Heidi? There she is. She looks just like one of the other sunflowers. The next day was Heidi's birthday. All her friends came over for a party. Everyone was dancing and having a lot of fun. When the music stopped, Heidi giggled. "Now, can we play hide and seek?" And do you see Heidi in this picture? There she is right there. Heidi went off to hide. Her friends searched for her high and low. Do you see her anywhere, boys and girls? Where is she hiding? But they couldn't find her. Now do you see her? Right there she is in the middle of all the balloons. They did, however, find some delicious ice cream sundaes. That sounds good. It wasn't until the very end of Heidi's party that she came out of her hiding spot and joined her friends. "Sorry, Heidi, we couldn't find you and we got tired of playing hide and seek." Now her party was over and Heidi thought and thought and thought. Look at Heidi now. She just really blends into everything. She hides well. The next day, Heidi and her friends were hanging out. "Let's have a hippity-hop race," said Freddie. "Yes, let's," said Heidi quickly, before anyone else could say a word. Now she's not hiding there, is she? So they did. Freddie was fantastic at bouncing. Look at him, he bounced almost all the way off the page. Then they had a roller skate race with ribbons. Katie was sensational at skating. And we still see Heidi, don't we, boys and girls? Then they clambered on the jungle gym. Lizzie was incredible at climbing. That must be Lizzie right there at the very top. "See," said Heidi, as they all relaxed later, "we don't always have to play hide and seek." Now that's kind of interesting. Now everybody looks like the checkered tablecloth. That story's kind of a mystery in a way. Do we? There's Heidi again, matching those sailboats.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think Miss Lisa has a fun activity for us.
All right, boys and girls, so Heidi was hiding, and so I've got some hidden pictures for you. This is something that you could do at home. Mom could cut out some pictures and put it on, glue the picture down, and then cover it up with a piece of paper, and then cut some little slits. What we're going to do is lift one flap at a time and see once if you can figure out what is behind in this picture. So I'm going to lift the back one up first. Sort of always hard to know which one to do first. What do we see? Have you already guessed what it is? This one I think is pretty easy. Shall we do the next one? There we go. And if you said goldfish, you are right. So this is a hidden picture game. You can do this at home too. Let's see if the next one's any harder. Let me take a peek. Okay, we're going to start at the back again. Do you see what that is? I see something, a clue in that picture that might give it away. Let's lift up the middle. See, I saw that anchor, and I think that sort of gave it away. Maybe I should have started with the front on that one. So there we have a big boat, a big ship. Okay, what about the next one? Maybe I should peek at it. Oh, I think either way I do this is going to really give it away. So let's lift up the front one. That might be more than one animal, but can you tell what it is already? Lift up the second flap. And if you said horse, you were right. All right, so we've done 3 hidden pictures. I've got a few more for us. Let me take a peek. I think I'll start at the front with this one. What do you think? Maybe I should start in the middle one of these times. It's probably pretty easy, isn't it? And if you said car, you were right. There's actually a lot of white cars out there. Yesterday when I was mowing my yard, I was watching cars go by, and I sort of play a game with myself, and almost everything that went by my road was white yesterday. I was like, what in the world? Why is everything so white? All right, let me see. Oh, you know what? This picture goes this way. I'm glad I took a little peek. So let's flip this over. Don't have much of a picture there. Let's try something. Let's keep the middle to itself. Now let's open the middle. Boop. There we have a beautiful little house. All right, I think we got maybe 2 more. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna take a peek. Oh, I think I definitely want to start at the bottom. This one also goes this way. I'm trying to hide it from you guys. So there's the only clue you get. But does that give you enough clue to know what it is? I think we do. There's a tree. That's a big, beautiful tree. Let me see what I have next. I think this one goes this way. Oh, nope, it does. It goes this way. All right, so you have a little bit of orange. Orange and yellow. A little bit more orange and yellow. Boys and girls, do you know what this is already? Now we got a little bit of blue. The head is what really gives it away. There we go. There's our seahorse. All right, I think I've got another one. I'll take a peek at what it is. Ooh, okay. Let's go this way. That's not much to go on. Let's do the front and the back. What's missing in the middle, boys and girls? Do you know what this is? This is one of my favorite summer foods. Oh, that probably gave it away, right? Sweet corn. I bet you guys love to have corn on the cob in the summer. And let me see, Miss Kim, I might have one more here. Is this one we haven't done? Yep, this is our last one. All right, let's flip this over. That doesn't give you much to go on yet, does it? I think I better do the next one. Do we know what it is? I think that probably gives it away. And there we go, some more. And if you've guessed, kitty cat, you were right. All right, and in fact, that's a great one to end on because I see what Miss Kim has in her lap.
Wow.
It says, cat jumped in. I think she's going to tell us a cat story.
Cat jumped in. We're going to have a story about this cat. Oh my, and you can tell from the cover of the book that this cat gets into some messes.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, let's see what cat does here. I'm having trouble holding my book right now. All right, so there is cat on the windowsill. And cat jumped in. It was summer and someone left the window open. He sidled across the circle of pie dough, licked up a puddle of ice cream, and sniffed something fishy somewhere in the kitchen. What was it? Where was it? Cat snooped around. Now, cats like fish, so if he thinks something smells fishy, he's probably going to look for it. There! Whoosh! Cat dove in. Down, down, down. He tumbled through gooey eggshells and syrupy waffles, and up, up, up he climbed over apple cores and banana peels. Nothing fishy there. Tip-tap, pitter-pat came footsteps, closer and closer. Cat! Out! Oops. Cat dashed away. I think I'd run too if I was that cat. He made a big mess. Someone left the closet door open. Cat crept in. He rubbed against heavy winter coats. He climbed over boots and umbrellas. He batted a scarf dangling from a hanger. Cats like to play like that, don't they? Then Cat spied a hat on the shelf. A hat with feathers. Cat jumped in, or Cat jumped up. Crack! And down fell the shelf. Down fell Cat, and down fell the hat. Another mess. Cat made another mess. Tip-tap, pitter-pitter-pat. Footsteps hurried closer and closer. Cat! Out! Oops! And Cat raced upstairs. Look, she's got things hanging off her back. Someone left the bedroom door open. Cat snuck in. He sniffed pillows and blankets. He stepped over fancy bottles. He pounced on a powder puff. Oh my. Then Cat stopped and stared. Who? What? Cat? Cat couldn't believe his eyes. A strange cat was staring at him. Cat hissed. Sss. The other cat hissed too. Sss. Do you know what's happening, boys and girls? Yep, he's looking in a mirror. Cat twitched his tail up and down. The stranger twitched its tail up and down. Cat inched closer, closer, and then he poked the cat with one paw and jumped back. Thump! Down fell the cat, down fell bottles and jewelry and powder. Blink, blink, blink. Tip, tap, pitter, pat, cat out. Oops! Cat rushed off. Oh, that cat. Someone left the studio door open. Cat slipped in. He walked across something wet and sticky and stopped for a drink. Then he lifted a front paw and shook it. He lifted a back paw and shook it. He shook his head and his tail, his ears and his belly. He wanted that paint off, off, off. The paint flew on, nearly everywhere. Tip, tap, pitter, pat, cat out. Oops! Cat ran under a table. He scooted back as far as he could go. The evidence is there. They could see everywhere he went. Someone sighed. She drummed her fingers on the table. Then she spied Cat's artwork in the middle of the floor. Someone looked at it for a very long time. Slowly, Cat crept out from the shadows. Cautiously, he curled his tail around someone's ankles. Meow! Here, Cat, someone answered softly. She opened her arms, and Cat jumped in. That was a sweet heart the cat made. Well, we hope you enjoyed the stories. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.